This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Today's discussion, three stories real quickly. First, the S&P and the NASDAQ are jumping on a little bit higher inflation news than expected. And I know this is a little shocking. Inflation went up a little bit more than expected. But I think the reality is the markets were very scared that inflation was going to go up more than the market sort of anticipated. And thus, just the fact that they held close to steady and only went up really a tenth of a percentage point compared to last month, but leading the markets to accelerate today with the concept that Chairman Powell will stay steadfast in at some point reducing rates this year. So the markets are jumping. Second, Oracle knocked it out of the park with their cloud and they're reporting on their cloud earnings. And this was their big bet with Cerner. So, maybe what they plan to do is holding steady and working right. But their stock's up almost 12% today and just going great. Third, on the flip side, and this is the issue of unintended consequences and more care in supply chain and people not being too reliant on any one supplier, Southwest Airlines is taking on the chin today, down almost 14%, as it finds that its orders from Boeing are going to come a lot slower than expected. And this is a horrendous situation for Boeing to be in, horrendous situation for Southwest Airlines to be in, and it leads people to be more aggressive about splitting their orders between Airbus and Boeing and looking for suppliers. But what a mess. Again, those are three stories we're following this morning. We'll be back at you with a longer list today of 12 stories that we're following today, and then a podcast for tomorrow on FOMO and investing. Also, NVIDIA on investing in research and development. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity Business Podcast. I'll tell you one other thing. If you listen to this all the way through and you text me three stories, the first person to do so, I'm at 773-766-5322. We will send you a $100 Amazon gift certificate, and thank you for listening.